here's the best way to interview for a job. If you have an interview today or coming up next week, here are 4 tips. The first tip is be yourself. Relax. They're interviewing you for a reason. Your resume and the job description aligned. The interview is your opportunity to prove them right. First question they're going to ask you is, tell me about yourself. That's your opportunity to change it from a structured, rigid interview to a conversation. The second tip is use the STAR method. When you're asked questions like, tell me about a time you failed. Tell me about a time when you led a team to achieve a goal. Tell me about a time you had to serve a customer. Use the STAR method. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. It's a structured way to actually answer the question. I'll link a video where I break down that method in more detail. Tip number 3 is be engaged. Don't just show up to the interview. Be excited about this opportunity and make sure you ask 3 questions using the acronym NCC. What are the next steps? So you can understand what's the process. Is it multiple rounds? Is it a case study or presentation? The next one is C. What's the culture? Tell me about this culture. What do you like about it? How would you describe it? And then the last C is a current event. Read, do your homework on the company, look at a press release, look at their recent earnings call, listen to interviews from the CEO to see how they're trending. So be excited and engaged. And then tip number 4 is practice, practice, practice. I've been on hundreds of interviews the last 15 years, and I can tell you, I always practice. I record myself answering questions using a Zoom. I might share my screen and type down notes as I'm answering questions. I critique myself. I practice certain words in the mirror to make sure that it's easier for me to communicate. So team, don't show up to a job interview cold. You should have answered, tell me about yourself. Tell me about a time you failed. Tell me about a time when you led a team. Tell me about a time when we had to go above and beyond for a customer. You've had so many practice reps. So when it's game time, you're natural and you're confident because you're prepared and you've used some of the tips I talked about in this video. On my channel, I post interview tips and career advice to help you elevate your game. Please give me a thumbs up. That helps more people find this content that are looking for a job and have a job interview like you do. Comment below if you have any questions. I respond to all comments. I'll see you next time.